Mezzos, my name is Jeff Rolka. I want to thank you for checking out my video. Singing over the break. It is a useful skill. It is frequently asked about, and this is a primer to hopefully illustrate the states that we can work through to get a seamless transition over the secondo passaggio. Now, I call it the secondo passaggio for the main reason that I would have you take away from this video, which is there's nothing broken with your voice. To suggest that there is a break, to me, verbally indicates that there is some type of disjointed thing happening from one register to the next, and it doesn't have to be that way. Certainly, we can sing it such that that is very obvious. And I can make it less obvious. And then I can move towards voce piena in testa, the sound of chest voice in head. In order to do that, we have to get really good coordination between the larynx musculature and the subglottic air pressure or airflow. Working on that coordination is what enables us to get voce piena in testa, the sound of chest voice in head. It is an incredibly useful tool when you want to have options above your secondo passaggio, when you're trying to get more notes and things like that. So this isn't really so much a warm-up as it is a primer on practicing over the secondo passaggio. Mezzos, we're going to be starting in your middle voice range and ascending up to, and then just over, and then back down in a sequence of exercises. We're going to begin with our friend the lip trill. I'm going to show you here where my secondo passaggio more or less is. So let's start that right here. And some singers report feeling like they get over something and then have to come back down, back over it on the descending scale. Make sure that you're making that transition. If we avoid the transition, we're not going to practice the coordination of the musculature going back and forth, and that's what this is all about. It is in developing that coordination and the appropriate airflow that we smooth out the response of our voice through this area. Now, the next exercise is going to have a very distinct coloration to the tone quality as I pass my secondo passaggio. Listen to it. You can hear it. And you can hear when I come back to my chest voice. That is our insurance policy, to know that we are, in fact, accessing the cricothyroid dominant singing voice or head voice, and we are, in fact, leaving it and going back to the thyroarytenoid dominant singing voice. It shows us that we are using the musculature, and it also shows us that there is not an excess of air flowing over the vocal fold. The vocal fold is retaining its adduction or closure. If it didn't, it would get really airy. There's a difference between airy and hollow. That's hollow. That's airy. Here's kind of hollow and kind of airy. It's really hard to get a truly hollow, open sound and let a lot of air spill over the vocal fold, because we need that adduction to have that much resonance. It's a key component of getting a full sound when we start to match tone quality. For now, we want to hear that change. Start here. And. Similarly, make sure you get back to your middle voice. And finally, into A. And once you can get A, that vowel, to work ascending and descending over the secondo passaggio, you really open the door to working on all of the other vowel sounds, the 5 cardinal vowels, and that is going to help you balance your technique across the secondo passaggio and help you to establish the power and the consistency of tone quality and proper intonation. That's going to sound really good. And that is your primer. Now, pays to mention that this video is exorbitantly fast-paced. It's extremely fast-paced. One might work a week or more on each of the individual exercises, and the moment that you start to incorporate solid vowels like the A vowel, then the transitions must at least in part be committed to memory so that you know to make the transition ascending into the cricothyroid dominant singing voice or head voice and then back down. Understanding the range that you are in is extremely helpful tool to know that you're in the proper location to make those transitions. So I hope all of this helps. I think I forgot to ask about the whole subscribing thing. If you haven't yet, I hope you'll do so now. Now is a good time. And furthermore, there are other ways to support my channel, and those you'll find in the description. I hope that this helps. My name is Jeff. Take really good care of your voices. Enjoy singing, and hopefully we'll see you again. Bye.